What's up, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, squad, we are finally in June. Now, I celebrated my birthday late. I celebrated it this past weekend, which was like June 1st. So, that was fun. Got to spend some time on the beach. I really hope you guys enjoyed your season. But this is still a very good month. Now, for Gemini season, guys, what sort of energies can we be looking at? We're looking at miracles coming in. We're looking at money and abundance coming in. We're looking at things that we didn't think we could accomplish happening this month. So if you guys have been wanting something, but it's like, you know what, that might be too much, or maybe, I'm going towards this too quickly, most likely not, okay? So really shoot your shot this month, guys, and dream a little bigger, okay? So let's see what's going on. We're going to take a past, present, and future look. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus signs. And whatever energy comes out, comes out. Just know that the energy could be transferable. It could be your energy I'm picking up on, or someone around you. And then remember, guys, on my Instagram, you can check out Daily Energies, High Vibration 44. I just pull cards every day, and you can always check that out to see what's going to happen in your day. Now, the Three of Wands in the reverse fell out. When that card comes out, for some people, it could be a third-party situation in love, where maybe someone is dating more than one person. It could be falling away from a group of friends. It could be not going out as much, working a lot. Okay. For some people, maybe it's whether it be slight or severe depression, sometimes it can show that. But we'll see what is going to happen, squad. All right, so we have past, present, and we have future. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is a Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is when we're in a place where there's certain people we may not be seeing eye to eye with. This could be if you're at a job that maybe doesn't appreciate you, or maybe vice versa. Maybe you have a good job, but you're not doing everything that you need to do to really be up to par there, okay? And we have the King of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Swords. So for some people, there could be a fallout that happens due to a promiscuous reason. But let's see what's going on, guys. So the first card that we have for the past is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is heaviness, a burden, something that you feel, it's like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. So why is this Ten of Wands here? We have the Ace of Swords. Let me pull one more card. And the Two of Wands. So you're burdened because there's a path here that you feel very, very passionate about, a new start that you want, but there's something that needs to be cut out here, okay? So maybe that's, for some of you, maybe you're cutting out what it was that you actually wanted. For others of you, because you cut something out, you're able to go on a path that is going to be incredible for you. But I see a Tower moment that could really be something that's disappointing to you or someone close to you. And very difficult to move away from, but something that you have to protect yourself from, something that you have to really put your foot down with, okay? Now the next card that you have for the past is the Four of Pentacles. So for some, this could be just being reserved in general. For others, this could be really saving money, or being in a place where you're not going to be quick to give money out. Maybe money's not coming in the way that you're used to it. You have the Eight of Wands that fell out. Let's get one more card for this Four of Pentacles. And you have the Five of Cups. So you're reserved about something. It's like there's this conversation, there's this discussion that's happening here, but there's a loss that comes with this. There's anger that comes with this. Now, guys, when the Five of Cups comes out, and for those of you who have been with me, since the beginning, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but when the Five of Cups comes out, yes, it's a card of loss and sadness, but it's because you're only focusing on what was lost or what makes you sad. This is someone who still has a lot going for themselves, but they have their back turned on that. They're not focused on it. They're focused on what was lost. All right. And we have the Eight of Swords here in the reverse as the last card for your past. So if you were mentally stuck on something, if you weren't seeing something for what it is, if there's anything that was holding you back from seeing the truth, or just freeing yourself of something that could have been binding, that comes, it's like you see it for what it is. You're able to move past it. You're able to see it for, its truth. And maybe that's something that brings you or someone around you anger. Strength card in the reverse. Two of Cups. A lot of you are seeing something from what it is, and it's coming from someone that you felt very close to or that you feel very close to. But I feel like this was something debilitating that happened. Okay, now for the most part with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, at this point you should have an understanding of why it needed to happen that way or why it just happened in general. But something definitely could be debilitating here. There's someone who's not happy about the turnout of something, but whatever this was, guys, it was bad judgment. It was reckless. You expand more by turning your back on this, okay? So in the present moment, guys, the first card that we have, Eight of Pentacles. So this is hard work, whether it be you just working on a project, you working, you know, just at your job, you putting effort into someone, but this is effort, this is work, this is being meticulous with something. So let's see why this is here. Page of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, with that Three of Pentacles in the reverse, something wasn't working out. It's like you had a fallout of some sort, whether it be with the person or, you know, misunderstanding in some area in your life. And I feel like this is in regards to something that you're working towards, something that you're building. For some of you, maybe you want to do something and you're working on it, but the finances aren't fully there. Okay, for others of you, there's just going to be something that you're building and you're really just having to come to terms with the fact that you can't have everything here. There's going to be certain things that you have to release in order to get what it is that you truly want. Okay, but guys, when it comes to the path you got to take, be protective over yourself in your dream right now. We have the Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Hanged Man, Chariot, Ace of Wands. When I see this Queen of Swords, I see more of an energy that can come from the Taurus. For some of you, maybe this talks about a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But with this energy right here, guys, and it's at the bottom of the deck, so this is where we're going to be getting our energy. With these cards here, because you protect yourself from something, because you're able to cut out bullshit, because you're able to look at someone in the eye and be like, fuck no, that's not going to work, or this direction is not going to work, because you stand your ground with that, it's like you know that you're about to take off. If there's a move that you guys are looking to make, if there's a project that you're looking to build, if there is anything that you're very passionate about right now, focus and it will happen. All right, especially if it's something that you're very knowledgeable in, or if it's something that just feels very natural to you, I do see it happening. Sorry guys, I got like really loud. I don't even know what we can call that. I want to call it EDM music, but that shit was a bit intense. God damn. All right, guys. So the next card that we have here, we have the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, in some cases, this could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy. Now, it is in the center of this reading. So what that means is that every card connects to this in some way. So look at it more as like a central energy that everything taps into. So is that a person for you? Is that a fire sign for you? Or are you in, you know, go mode with something that you are in, you know, that you're in the works of? Something that you're building right now. For those of you that saw the May readings, this is a very significant time for Taurus. There's a lot of financial income that I see coming for Taurus. There's a lot of changes that I see coming for Taurus. So guys, if there's something you want to start yourself where you're the head of it, or, you know, just a project that you're very passionate about, this is a very good time to do so. All right, why is this Knight of Wands here? We have the Ten of Cups, so extreme happiness here. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So you're in a place where you're really just trying to balance out your life right now. Maybe you're coming from a place where things weren't as organized as they could have been, or maybe you were overspending, or maybe you just weren't making enough, so you're trying to swim up for air and, you know, just stay afloat. But with something that comes in that you're very passionate about, I see you guys becoming very happy. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of things that could have happened at this point that was unexpected for you guys, that either you were angry about or someone else could have been angry about. But I see this as something that was karmic, something that your soul didn't want. And a lot of you, whatever this is, you're not over it 100%, but it wasn't meant for you, okay? But I see you guys moving on to better things. Now, the last card that you have for the present moment is the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands here, again, it could be some sort of offer that comes in, especially if it's a fire sign around this, or again, just building something and being in the speaking part of it. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Swords. So there's really something here that's being discussed. All right, maybe you guys are getting some sort of offer from a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or maybe you're just in a place where you're thinking in this way and it's just like, look, I'm not going to move forward unless it makes sense, unless it's logical. Okay, so it's like you're not moving forward unless an idea makes complete sense to you. So I feel like there's something that's being presented to you, or maybe you're presenting something to someone else, or you just want to go about things in a very smart way. But I don't see you moving forward until you find that correct path. So I see you guys just kind of chilling until you know that the coast is clear with something, okay? But you guys are in manifestation mode. With the Magician here and the Seven of Cups in the reverse, these two energies combined shows that you already know, you know, how to get something done in regards of the direction that you want to go in. Now, looking at the future, the first card that we have here is the Knight of Cups. So that could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, but let's see why this is here. You have the Justice card. Let me put that a little closer, you guys couldn't see that. So Justice card here. And the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something in your life that's still unfinished business here. But either A, you're losing money because of this, or two, someone who's involved in this is not genuinely invested in this, okay? So that's definitely something that you have to see for what it is, and you guys have to have a very honest conversation, okay, with someone who's involved in all of this. Now, moving on from this, okay, you know what? Let me pull one more card. Let's see if there's any more information I can pull out of this. The Sun card in the reverse. So you guys have to be very honest with yourselves. If it's losing you money, and guys, as a Taurus, I'm sorry, but if you're anything like a Taurus and you call yourself a Taurus and you have the core attributes of a Taurus, you can't live a life, you know, without being able to cover all your shit. Not saying that money is everything, but if I don't have the finances to cover all the basics plus a trip here and there and clothes here and there and food here and there, I'm gonna be a miserable bitch. That's just what it comes down to. Every Taurus I know for the most part is like that. Either they're very lazy and never leave their house, or they're taking some shit over. But every Taurus that I know that's out there and they're doing it, they're all making at least 6 figures. They're all doing something big. So from the Tauruses that I put myself around, there's always something significant happening here. But guys, if there's something that is making you lose money, you cannot be around this, all right? And it doesn't even have to be coming from another person. It could be something like maybe you're spending money on vices. Okay, maybe you have bad habits and that's what you're spending money on. So just be careful, because there's something great that's going to come in, but you have some sort of blockage that's there. Okay, so make sure you know what that blockage is. Now, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, I don't see this as something that you truly have to worry about. More so just be aware of it, because I don't see things being successful if you continue in that way. But again, there is wish fulfillment that comes in. There is new beginnings that come in. Just be aware that there are detrimental habits that you could have, or maybe something that's literally putting a hole in your pocket that you don't want to be around it. All right. The next card that you guys have for the future is the Five of Wands. So that's when there's fighting, arguing, tension, pettiness. You have the Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Wands that fell out. Five of Pentacles in the reverse as the energy here. So guys, if there was any loss of money or anything like that, you are a Taurus. You get it right back, okay? We're G's when it comes to that. Like, that's the number one thing that Taurus is capable of naturally doing, making money. So guys, remember that. There's issues, there's problems. It could be jealousy, it could be envy, it could be bullshit. You turn your back on it. You guys are expanding. There's a move that's being made. There's a new beginning. For some of you, if you're moving this month, then it's going to happen in a very successful and good way. If there's a vacation that you wanted to take, or, you know, some sort of, maybe like a change in job, anything like that, I see that being very successful, okay? Now, the last card you have is the Two of Swords. So this is when you have a decision that you have to make. You're between a rock and a hard place, so you're trying to decide which is the best path for you. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Swords. So you guys are going to have some sort of honest conversation, okay, or discussion with someone. And this is what's going to make you undecided. Do I take this? Do I not? Okay, because maybe someone's going to be heartbroken or devastated because of what you're doing. But that's not the direction that you want to go towards, guys. If it caused you heartbreak, or if it caused someone else heartbreak, or maybe you guys are sharing this heartbreak, this is what you have to remove yourself from. That's when this new beginning comes in. That's when this new offer comes in. But there's something or someone that you have to let go of. Okay, so it's like you guys get something magnificent that comes in, you recover all that's been lost, you're expanding in a great way, and then it's like someone stops you and they're like, are you really sure that you want to be happy? Are you truly sure that you want to make money and expand and, you know, just explore the world and be happy? And it's like, I think so. And they might be upset about that, guys. So that's truly what I see. You find something that's very good, but, and, you know, you have to look at something that you can't bring with you on the path to whatever it is that you're going to do. So honestly, guys, as someone who, and I'm going to pull you guys some cards of advice while I talk, but as someone who is a giver, and I give and I give and I give and I give and I give, and if I get that back like 5% of the time, then it's a good day. But as someone who gives and gives and gives, y'all gotta do what makes you happy, man. Y'all gotta do what makes you happy. I'm telling you, we can do so much for people and they're just up and out at any time, you know? So it's just, there's nothing in the world that you can depend on more than yourself when it comes to finances, when it comes to happiness, when it comes to exploring the world, all of that. You have to rely on yourself to do it. My biggest fear in life is ever having to depend on someone financially. Depending on a man or a woman financially, I would be miserable. It's the scariest thing in life to me, to have to depend on someone else. So guys, self-sufficiency is key for a Taurus to be happy and doing what is healthiest for you. Okay, so I don't want you guys to go by, you know, how do I make this person happy, you know, fulano happy? No, who cares? How do you make yourself happy? So let's see what the advice is going to be with these cards. We have the Strength card, the Tower card in the reverse, and the Empress card. Yeah, you're going to have to move away from things from the past, guys. We have, you know, with these cards here, it shows that you need to really be strong within yourself and what it is you want to do. You're dodging a bullet right now, and there's a new beginning that's coming in where you really get to expand and you get to grow. Now, when you guys look at the Empress, yes, this could be the goddess of fertility, but this is also someone that's very nurturing, that they're really going to tend to things. So if this is a new project that you have, if this is a new chapter of your life that you're going into, it's not something that you can just kind of go into and it's like, oh, I'm here, like, this is great, I did it. No, now it's time to tend to this new thing and build this new thing and really just put your all into this new thing. So think of it as a garden. You can't just plant a seed, walk away and hope that there's, you know, a forest there 7 months later. You have to come, you have to water this plant, talk to it, whatever you have to do to nourish it and help it grow. So yeah, guys, it might be painful to let something go, and maybe that's what's leaving you stuck. But behind this whole shit of thinking about other people or worrying about what you have to leave behind, you have success, you have celebration, you have happiness, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Three of Pentacles. Guys, you're building in such a big way, and like, I get like emotional just seeing this. Like, I'm a Taurus, and I tell you guys all the time that sometimes it could be so difficult to read for our sign, because it's just like, damn, I don't want to get my shit in this, but, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but there has been so much that I have gone through recently, and I'm sorry that I'm getting like this, but all at once, I lost so much. And in my defense, I will say that I chose to walk away from a lot of stuff. But I got to a point, guys, where I started demanding respect. You know, I started to want to be seen and heard in like a healthy way. And so when I started setting boundaries for myself, that's when a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to be part of this. You know, Lissette has boundaries now. Before, it's like, let's go, let's chill, let's take all her resources and everything, and then let's leave her depleted and, you know, not answer the call if she has anything going wrong. So the reason why I say all this is because about a week ago, I had something happen that was devastating. Like, it really hurt me. It really bothered me. It's something that I just really didn't want to deal with. But there was just this calmness inside of me. And I'm like, I don't know why I feel calm right now and why I'm not, crying more or just acting out more. But something is telling me this happened for a reason. It's going to be okay. So with this thing that didn't happen, it completely changed my plans. I had, everything mapped out for the week. So the next day after this thing was supposed to happen, because it wasn't happening, I completely changed my plans. I was doing something completely different. I don't want to say what it is because I'm the type of person, protect what you have until it's solid. Don't make any announcements until it's solid. But the next day, I'm eating with one of my friends, my Pisces best friend, and there was something that I was going to avoid doing because I'm like, no, I'm not ready for it. I'm not there yet. This isn't for me. Like, I would love that, but I'm just not there yet. And then we were quiet for a moment, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we should go. Even if I'm not, doing this today, I can get a feel for what it's like to be around things like this. And so I go, and, me and my friend were there, and we're just in a certain place, and my friend's just like, look, this is you, Lissette. Like, this is you. This is great. Like, it just makes sense. And I'm like, I don't know. Long story short, at the end of, everything that we were experiencing at that moment, something clicked where it's just like, oh, this is for you. And you don't have to wait. This could be done right now. And it's something that I thought I'd be like, I'm 29 right now. I just turned 29. But this is something I thought I couldn't even get close to till I was about 35, 36, just with the plans that I have and everything. And it's just like, no, it's here for you now and it's available for you now. And I'm just like, damn. And I just start crying because had my plans worked out the way that I wanted it to, had I done what had made everyone else happy, it wouldn't have happened. And it's going to be the biggest blessing in my life. And I will discuss it on Instagram when it's solidified and everything's good. But guys, everything happens for a reason. So if there's anything you have to leave behind, like, do it. Because it's showing that there was something here where maybe you had someone that was cheating on you. Maybe you had something that really just made you not seem as responsible. Maybe you had someone around you that could talk the talk, but when it came to walking the walk, they just couldn't. So this is the energy that we drop, okay? So with us dropping this energy, guys, this is what you have. It's all right there, okay? I'm sorry to get emotional. I haven't cried for you guys in a long time, so we needed some showers today. But this deck I just used, guys, was the Wild Unknown Tarot. The oracle cards I'm about to use is Earth Magic Oracle Cards by Stephen D. Farber, okay? But yeah, guys, I promise you, and as a person who has gone through, like, I just went through a lot at a young age. I know that there's so much more life has to teach me. But I went through a lot. I really, really did. And it's something I don't wish on my worst enemy. Not that I have one. But as someone who has been let down and abused and has been suicidal in the past, there has never been something that has been taken from me that hasn't been replaced by something so much better. So guys, you need to come, just go about life just being calm, okay? And knowing that you're going to get what it is that you truly want if you believe that you deserve what you truly want, okay? Here's the energy here, guys. Fairies, earth magic. So this is kind of what I'm talking about, where we realize that we are absolutely connected to everything around us, okay? I really love that this card came out, guys. This is showing you that to get whatever it is that you need and that you want right now is just connecting and grounding yourself. It's being able to take a step back and see how truly magical this world is. And, magic, that's a word that people, could use in kind of a funny way, or for some people it's associated with, someone pulling a rabbit out of a hat. But no, magic is real, guys. It's real and it's out there and it's happening all around you, but you have to tap into that. So right now it's showing that everything is kind of manifesting in a way that is really going to benefit you. There's magic all around you right now. And I told you in the beginning of the video, this is the month for miracles. This is the month for manifestations. This is the month where things that we thought couldn't happen just out of nowhere fall in our lap, and it's like, holy shit, is this for me? Is this mine? Can I do this? And it's just, you have to go with that, and you have to believe that you deserve that, okay? The only time things didn't work out for me in life when I tried going for something, if it wasn't like dating a person, the only reason it didn't happen is because I wasn't confident enough, okay? That's the only thing that's ever been in the way for me. So It's time for wind activation, guys. This is a time where earth magic is being activated. So what does that mean? You're going to be going towards what makes most sense right now. If there's anything not working in your life right now, that's going to get pushed away. Okay, I keep telling you guys, with what is it, the next 6 years or so, it's going to be a really big time for us. So guys, you have instinct, you have focus, you have solitude, you have strength. Okay, there's a sense of really having to focus on what this thing is, and regardless of whether you have a significant other or whether you have, you know, people around you that can help you with things in life, this is something that it has to be done by you. You have to do it. You make it happen. No one else but you can make this happen, but it's going to happen. Okay, so I'm really excited, squad. This is really going to be an exciting time for all of us. I know that we all feel it. And yeah, guys, this, you know, just kiss your past life goodbye. And I say that with a smile on my face because there's just such a light energy in the air. And it's specifically for us Taurians. So again, please don't dwell on anything that didn't work out, guys. The universe is going to give you so much more. And I can't wait to make some awesome announcements in the time to come. But until then, guys, you can find me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. And I post my daily energies there. Always check those out. And then if you guys would like a personal reading, then you can either purchase a 30-minute reading. And this could be found on my website, highvibrationswithliz.com. The link is in the description below. So either a 30-minute reading, or I offer a quick question option, so you can just get, you know, questions if you don't need a full-blown 30-minute reading. But there is no limit on how many questions you guys can buy at once, so just do whatever you got to do and I will be here. Squad, I love you. Forgive me for my tears.